Otie's been an absolute star this week. This has all been a bit of a shock to her system, and it wasn't ideal to start this while I was working day turns, but she really has been great. Good girl. And so she more than deserves a decent run this morning. Little Merlin, I made sure he'd gone to the loo before we got into the car, so he's absolutely fine for at least 20 minutes. If need be, half hour, or we will start our walk. And he's very happy in the rucksack. Hi little man, hiya. And actually when we went out with a friend the other day, he spent most of the time snoozing. Stunning as always. I really like the rucksack for a couple of reasons. Merlin's not fully vaccinated yet, so I start the walk with him in there, and then once we're in more remote areas, not the places that people just let their car doors open, let the dogs out to go to the loo, once we're well away from there, then he can go down for a bit and have a run. And it also means we can do much longer walks. Otie still gets her walks, I still get my walks, and Puppy comes along with us. So it's all good. I've thought long and hard about the sort of dogs out before their vaccinations. My previous life, as many of you know, was on farms, estates, stable yards. All our puppies were down on the floor. Just because you own the land doesn't make any difference. It's just using common sense. Don't go to the local park and put them down there. Find somewhere far more remote and you should be good. We're now well away from car parks, well away from roads. It's time to pop little man down and carry on. To grab his rucksack. So we're not going for a long or difficult walk today. It's about getting out here. And what a morning to get out. We were forecast rain all week. I'm absolutely loving this. So although you guys haven't seen it, he has been down on a field each day before work this week, so I'm fairly confident he'll come along with us. This is obviously a lot of different stuff to cope with, but that's good boy. I have checked there's no livestock around. As you can see, he's running loose with a trailing line on, because at this age they cling and we like them clinging, and this is the age to get them out and about. It's why I don't leave it too late. Good boy, he got up as well done. And then as he starts getting a bit bolder and less likely to trip over the lead, he'll have a long line on. Good girl, Oats. And that's it, we've got our mini person out walking. Look at this little waggly tail. Someone's very happy, aren't you? Good boy. I'm just going to go see what Big Sister's doing. Good boy. Well done. And another slightly controversial, I don't call my dogs to me the whole time, because when I do call them, I want them to listen. So what I do use a lot of, we'll try it in a minute, I'll take a left turn, is this way. Good. And they get used to that, meaning we're turning, we're changing direction. Well done. Good puppy, puppies. Oh, is that nice? Is that nice? Good girl. Oh, she's got zoomies. He's a bit little to join your zoomies yet, Oats. Good girl. And then I'm going to turn again when I get to this track, and we'll turn again. It's an opportunity to use this way. Yeah, well done. Well done, you two. Good girl. This is good, isn't it? Good girls and boys. So we'll go probably another couple of minutes, and then I'll pop him back in the rucksack. We always want to pop them back in before we overtire them. And whereas Otie at this stage had been doing this since 8 weeks old, so slowly building her muscles up, I've got to remember he hasn't. he hadn't seen anything but a stable. So that's all right. He was a blank canvas, which is what I like. But the other side of that, sorry, I'm trying not to trip over his trailing line. So yeah, the other side of that is obviously he's got 0 muscle tone and 0 strength. So little bits at a time. Good boy. Oh, puppy. Puppy, he's so good. He's so good. So little bits at a time. She's so good too. Come on then. And the other thing is, I've never had a winter puppy, and he gets cold. So it's lovely that it's dry out today, but it is frosty. So yeah, another minute or two, we'll pop him back in his rucksack, and then when we go to the woods, he can come out again for another 5 minutes or so. And this is how we'll build it up slowly. Oh, he's great. I was in 2 minds about getting a second one, but yeah, it's going to work really well. There we go, puppy back in rucksack. We can carry on our walk. He can have a snuggle and a snooze. I switched to these proper dog rucksacks for Oti. My first collie pup was just in an Adidas rucksack. Did the job, but a lot harder to put them in and out. These ones with a flat bottom that sit still are nice. He is shut in his. Oti wasn't by this stage, but then she'd started off in it when she was too young to jump out, whereas he hasn't. So this does us just fine. I've left little man having a snooze for a while, and I'm going to give Oti 5 minutes of her own time. And it's something I feel is very, very important, that they all get their own time. In a few days' time, I will also start doing the same with Merlin, so that he's not becoming completely reliant on having big sister Oti to look after him. So just to make Oti happy, I've brought a dummy out and we're going to do some really simple, nice long retrieves. I'm going to leave one here and walk on and send her back for it. Okay, as her brain isn't in gear, I've brought her right back, so we're nearly on top of it. Away. Yeah! Good girl. You Wally. Good girl. Well done. Sit up. Oh, you brought a dummy out. I didn't realise. Good girl. And good. Well done. You Wally today. So we'll just do a nice marked one. I'll leave it by this tree. Mark and send her back for that. Here. It's not that easy, this is. Good girl. It's very easy to forget how a complete change of things happening in the home and a lack of exercise can affect them. And sometimes we just go, yeah, you're just being an idiot of a dog. Other times you have to take it on board and go, right, it's my fault she's behaving like this today. I can't expect too much. Alter the exercises and make it a success. So she knows for certain now there's a dummy out there. We'll try again. Away. Yes! So there we go. Always end on a positive. We'll leave that for the dummies today. Have a little bit more of a wander and go and get the little man again. Good girl! In front. Well done, you. That's so clever. And give. Good girl. Well done, you. Oti, enough. So, second pass I'll wander today. Oti's at heel because she's being cheeky with squirrels. I certainly don't want her leading him astray. Right now, monkey. The man is having a lovely wander. Right, this way. So we'll have a little wander off this way, away from squirrel temptation. Good boy. Well done, your legs. So he's got a bit behind us, but he's a good boy. Well done, little man. Good boy. Very clever. Come on then, this way. Good lad. Good lad. And this will be enough for him today. He'll wander around here. New smells, new sights. I don't want him meeting others until he's fully vaccinated, which is a bit of a shame, but that's where it is. And yeah, what a lovely morning for her. You're a good boy.